Hello, guys, and welcome to the third episode of NFL Obsession. This is your host, Gabriel James Porter, and this is on a beautiful, lovely Saturday morning. Sorry that we got the episode a little bit late to you guys. It was a rough week for me, first week of school, and stuff was tumbling around. And also, we got our new website up. I would advise for everybody to check it out. It's an awesome thing. You can find it on Facebook. And it's actually, the URL of it is a little difficult because it's a free website because I don't have the funds to make it a paid website for a month. It's beastmodecentral.wix.com/NFL Obsession, and then you'll find it. It's a lovely website. It took me a while to get up, but it's up now, and I advise everybody to check it out. And you can go to the Join Us page, and you can see where to subscribe to me on Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't get a direct link to iTunes. iTunes really helps me, guys. It's iTunes that counts for me with subscribers and downloads there. You can also subscribe to the website and get newsletters and stuff, all about that stuff from NFL Obsession. Well, this is a little late for week one, but this is the time I got it done, so we're going to go over week one. It was a frantic week. It started off with Patriots-Steelers when the Patriots won 28-21. But the score didn't really tell the story of the game because the Patriots really dominant to me over the Steelers. The Steelers got a last second or minute, I think it was the last minute touchdown to Antonio Brown, and that's what really made them appear like they were in the game when in reality they weren't. The Patriots were very good. Tom Brady looked very impressive. He had 4 touchdown passes, and he looked very, very good. He had 3 of his touchdown passes were to his tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and he finished with a 143.8 quarterback rating, only second in that week. And who was ahead of him, you might ask? Well, it was Heisman Trophy winner Marcus Mariota, who had a dominating day against Tampa Bay. The Packers beat the Bears 31-23, but the Packers defense didn't really look that good. I wasn't impressed with them at all. Their offense looked all right. I really wasn't impressed with their offense either. The Bears, I thought they looked better than most people expected them to be. The Chiefs beat the Texans 27-20, and I couldn't really predict who was going to win there. I didn't know, but the Chiefs came out, and the Chiefs looked all right. It was a good game, 27-20. The Jets beat the Browns 31-10, and you guys if you can't find this play, I'll try to put it on the website, but you need to find the play when Josh McCown, he runs into the end zone and does like a helicopter move and just gets completely laid out and fumbles the ball. And obviously he was injured and had a concussion or whatever, and he's taken out of the game. And then Johnny Manziel came in, and I think his first or second pass was a 59-yard touchdown pass to Travis Benjamin on 3rd down and 19. It was pretty good. The Bills absolutely stomped the Indianapolis Colts 27-14. They were winning like 24-0 in the fourth quarter or third quarter. They looked dominant. Their defense looked super good, and I like I said it in the preseason talk, first episode ever of NFL Obsession, I like Tyrod Taylor. I said he was going to be good, and now he's coming out here and he's dropping bombs. He looks good, and he's making runs. He's doing what I thought he would, and he got the Bills a W. The Dolphins beat the Redskins 17-10. It wasn't really what I expected because I thought the Dolphins would be more dominant, but they weren't. The Redskins with Kirk Cousins looked good, and he was another one of my quarterbacks that I said he would. He looked good, but he came down the last seconds play of the game, definitely. He was in like red zone on the 30-yard line. He tosses up a pass to his receiver, and it's a tip pick, and it ends the game. Dolphins won on that defensive play. The Panthers dominated the Jaguars 20-9. Not really an offensive game. Good defense. We all know the Panthers have a spectacular defense. My upset of the week, Rams beat Seahawks in overtime. Now, I watched the overtime part of this game, and Nick Foles just got it done for the Rams. He got it done, and Tavon Austin played a really fantastic game to beat the Seahawks 34-31. After they scored the field goal in overtime, the Seahawks had a chance to go down and get a field goal or a touchdown, but on 4th down and 1, they get stopped. Marshawn Lynch, he was denied. The Cardinals stomped on the Saints 31-19. It was a good win for the Cardinals. I don't know what's going on with Drew Brees because I like him as a quarterback, yet I'm not seeing him be as elite as he was back in 2011, 2012, and I want him to, especially because he's on my fantasy team. But he's a good quarterback, and I don't know what he's doing. The Chargers beat the Lions 33-28. I know everybody knows here that I'm a Lions fan, and if you don't, well, I'm a Lions fan. And that was a really hard loss for us because at half it was 21-10, but we were up 21-3 and then completely collapsed. And the Chargers, they played a very good game. Phillip Rivers with over 400 passing yards, obviously destroyed the Lions defense. Next game is Titans destroyed the Buccaneers 42-14. I was thinking, Buccaneers, they could have a good defense this year, and Jameis Winston could get them far. I was thinking that in my mind, but now, no. The Buccaneers look terrible. Absolutely atrocious. But the Titans, Marcus Mariota, he looked pretty good, and he was doing some good plays. I liked what he did. The Bengals destroyed the Raiders. I had him on my list. Not a lot of people do. Jeremy Hill. If you don't have that run back, you need to pick him up because he's good, and he's scoring for the Bengals, and I think he's going to be doing it all year. The Broncos edge out the Ravens with the same thing as the Dolphins, last-second interception. And I didn't really see that the Broncos were that good. I don't think that they were. I know a lot of people are going to be putting, a lot of stuff on Flacco for that interception he threw in the last seconds or minutes or whatever. Cowboys did not look good to me at all, and they beat the Giants 27-26. Now, all that counts is the W. So the Cowboys got it done, and that's what's important. So now they're moving on to 1-0, so they can forget this week, but they need to play better next week. They need to have better defense because that's the Giants we're talking about. Now, I don't know if the Giants are going to be good, but they came down, and Tony Romo, he was in the clutch, and I don't see that a lot from Tony Romo, so that was good. He played a good game. Also, big news for the Cowboys, Dez Bryant, he broke something in his foot. He's going to be out for about 8 weeks, and that's going to kill the Cowboys. I don't know if they're going to be able to recover from that. I think they will, but I don't know, because that offensive line's so good, but I don't know. Monday, this is Monday games. Falcons beat the Eagles 26-24. Beautiful game. If you didn't watch it, get Game Pass or something that you can rewatch it on. Beautiful game. The Falcons, with the last-second interception, they closed out the Eagles and got the W. 49ers creamed the Vikings 20-3. Adrian Peterson was not given the ball at all, and the 49ers defense looked like the best defense in the entire NFL. And, well, is it? Yeah, they were the Vikings were the team that scored the least points in a game in week 1. They looked terrible. But this week they will be facing the Lions, so that defense definitely isn't good, so we'll see what they get going here. It's Saturday morning, as I already mentioned. Tomorrow's the week 2 game, so I'm just going to tell you about Thursday. Thursday night was Denver, Kansas City, 31-24. Denver won. Denver didn't look that good to me anymore. I mean, Peyton Manning, he was terrible in the first half. Threw a pick 6. He didn't look good in the pocket. Was missing accurate passes, and but I mean, he didn't look that good to me. The Chiefs, didn't look good either, but Jamal Charles was running the ball, getting it done, and he fumbled it 2 times, and that's the main reason Kansas City lost. So it was 24-24 in the fourth quarter, last minutes. Jamal Charles has the ball, he's running, and he fumbles it, and Bradley Roby, cornerback for the Denver Broncos, picks it up and takes it back for about 19 yards for a touchdown, and that's going to get the W for Denver. So if they do it weekly or not, they come out with the W, and that's what's important. So 2-0 for the Broncos, pretty impressive. NFL, there's a lot of good games here going on. Manziel is going to start for quarterback. That's on the website, breaking news. Manziel will start. Even Jamal Charles admitted, he said, I caused the loss. He said that himself. He said, I caused the loss. And he admitted it. That was good. So that's pretty much going over week 1 right now. Not a lot of information, not any huge things that are going on right now. Also, Cam Chancellor's holdout is still going on. He's not playing in week 2, and I think it's a terrible decision by the Seattle Seahawks. They should have him in there because I think without their leader of the Legion of Boom, I mean, they don't look that strong. To me, they didn't. I mean, that's the Rams that put up 34 points and took down the Seattle Seahawks. Well, you guys who are on the video part of this segment, you will be seeing that there is another cup over here, and there is another chair on my thing. And that is because today we have a guest star, and I would like to welcome him right now. Come on in, man. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is Elisha Quarter, my brother, and he's here on the guest star today for prediction time. We will both be predicting who we think's going to win on the games this week, and at the end, on the next episode, we'll see who got the most right. Okay, Eli? So, Elisha Quarter, why don't you tell us a little about yourself before we get into the prediction time?
Well, hello, my name is Elisha Quarter, and I'm 13 years old. I'm the brother of Gabriel Quarter, star of NFL Obsession, and I'm just here to just do predictions for the NFL Obsession.
Okay, Eli, this is a tough game to decide, but it's the first one. We're going into prediction time right now. So, who do you think's going to win? New England or Buffalo Bills? New England Patriots or Buffalo Bills?
Well,
and why?
Well, I'm going to have to go with New England on this one because last week their outstanding performance against the Steelers was just amazing. I mean, you got Rob Gronkowski out there, and you got Tom Brady, and they're just getting done all day. And, you know, I think that's the way it's going to happen next week.
I am going to have to go to the opposite side. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. I think their defense will shut down New England. Will do a much better job than the Steelers, and I think they'll pull it out. So I'm going with Buffalo. Next game, Houston, Carolina. The Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. Neither one of the teams put up a very impressive performance in Week 1. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Cam Newton on this one because I feel like he's going to get it done. And Houston Texans defense did not look good last game, and I'm just going to have to go with Cam Newton.
That's good. I think I'm going with Carolina as well. Not because of Cam Newton, but because of their spectacular defense. I'm going with them. Okay, next game, Arizona, Chicago. Cardinals, Bears. Who do you like?
Right now, I like Arizona. I like the way they're looking. I like Carson Palmer putting up the points. Larry Fitzgerald. I like them all. And you know the way the Green Bay Packers defense looks, it didn't really look that good against the Bears. I think the Arizona could come out with the W.
I'm going to go with Eli in this one. I'm going to take Arizona as well for their defense. Not necessarily for their offense, but for their amazing defense. Next game, San Diego Chargers against the Cincinnati Bengals. What do you like?
I'm going to have to go San Diego because the way that Philip Rivers performed last week, well, it was against the Lions, the atrocious defense, but Philip Rivers, he looked good, and Danny Woodhead also, and there are other players on the team, and the defense didn't look that good, but I still think they could come out with the W because Cincinnati wasn't really outstanding.
I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals because I think their defense is going to be doing a lot better job of containing Philip Rivers, like instead of Detroit. And I also think that their offense is going to be getting it done with the run. My man Jeremy Hill, I think he'll pull it out this week. Put him in the fantasy because I think he's going to do good. Next game, Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. It's the clash of Mariota and Manziel, two players that are known for their agility and running ability at quarterback. Eli, who do you like in this matchup?
Well, I like Mariota because the way that he destroyed the Buccaneers last week was just a great, outstanding performance from his first NFL career game. And I think he's going to get it done against Cleveland because Cleveland Browns have Manziel, which hasn't had much practice over the seasons.
That's good. I think I'm going to go with Tennessee as well for their defense, and I don't think Manziel's ready for it yet. I think that the Cleveland's defense is not very good, and I think Tennessee, Mariota, he'll get it done. Okay, next game is Detroit Lions and Minnesota. Eli, who do you like?
Well, I like the Lions in this one. Mostly maybe because I'm a fan. I don't want to be hated for that. But I think the Lions might be able to pull it out because Stafford had a hard week and the line they were getting destroyed. But I think that Calvin Johnson and Golden Tate have practiced a lot more. Golden Tate recovered from his injury. And the defensive coordinator of the Lions says that he likes his defense and that he's going to try to get it done this week.
Okay, I'm going to go with Detroit as well. I don't think Minnesota is going to be able to have the defensive power to stop Detroit's firepower, which in my opinion is one of the best offenses in the NFL. If they had a good coordinator, they would be really, really dangerous. I don't like Joe Lombardi and the job he's doing right now, but I think Detroit has a very good offense. I think they'll be able to pull it out in Minnesota and get ready for their home game next week. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Who do you like? Bucks, Saints.
Definitely Saints, because the performance that the Buccaneers showed me, it was low. Maybe James Winston can come out with a better performance against the Saints, but I'm not going to go with Drew Brees because he hasn't showed anything yet. And I think it's his time to show that he is still the good quarterback that he was in 2011 and 2012.
Well, I am going to go with Tampa Bay on this one, mainly because I think that James Winston is going to be more poised, and he's going to be more like the quarterback that he was in college this week. He's going to be more relaxed. I think he's going to get some good passes. I want to see his receivers catching good balls, and I want to see their run game. If their run game can get in there, then they'll have good offense, but their defense needs to step up. But I'm still going with Tampa Bay. Next game, Atlanta Falcons against the New York Giants. Who do you like?
Definitely Atlanta, because the way Atlanta played last week, Julio Jones and Matt Ryan had this connection that was just like, it was awesome. And the way that they were getting it done, it was just, seems like to me that they're going to keep on doing this. They're going to keep on doing what they do, and they played good last week, so I'm going to have to go with the Falcons.
I am right there with you, Elisha. I'm going for the Falcons too, and for the same exact reason. Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, he is going to be a big time this year. How did he not get on my receiver list? I don't know. Last time, he must have slipped my mind. But this guy, he's a star. And if you don't have him in fantasy, you should pick him up right now. That's NFL obsession advice. Next game, San Francisco 49ers, Pittsburgh Steelers. This one's difficult to predict. Eli, what do you think?
Well, we got two really good teams. Well, the Steelers have Big Ben, and they also have, I think, the new their second string running back,
Williams
is doing really good. But the 49ers defense looks so good against Minnesota. It was hard to tell if the defense was good or if Minnesota just sucks. And we're gonna figure out in this game, so I'm just gonna have to go with Pittsburgh on this one because I'm not sure about their defense.
I, on the other hand, will be going for the 49ers, not because of defense, but because of Carlos Hyde and Colin Kaepernick. I think that duo is going to be destructive all year long. San Francisco 49ers is my pick. Next game, St. Louis Rams, Washington Redskins. Who do you think?
I'm going to have to go with the Rams because the Rams are really good last week against the Super Bowl team. Not this year, but the last year Super Bowl team. They played really good against the Seahawks. Austin had a really good game, and Nick Foles, he led him really good. He did a fantastic job winning in overtime. So I'm going to have to go with the St. Louis Rams.
I as well be going with St. Louis Rams. I think Nick Foles will get it done. Davon Austin. Next game, Miami Dolphins, Jacksonville Jaguars. Who do you like?
I like Miami and I like Jacksonville, but I'm going to have to go with Jacksonville because Blake Bortles, he looks good. I like the way he's handling this team, the way he's doing. He's a young, intelligent quarterback that I think is going to get it done. Miami's defense is okay with Ndamukong Suh on the line with some good players, and Louis Delmas back there, but I'm just going to have to go with Jacksonville on this one.
I'm going to go with Miami on this one, mostly because of their defense. I don't like their offense. I don't think they're a very great offense, but I don't think that I like Jacksonville's quarterback, Blake Bortles, and I like his offense, but I don't think they're strong enough against his Miami defense. Next game, Baltimore, Oakland. Who do you like? Ravens, Raiders.
I like the Raiders. There's not really a lot I can tell you about the Raiders. I don't know a lot about them, but I like them, and the way that Flacco performed last week was it was really bad. And I have it on my bench in fantasy, and he had negative 1.5 points, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know. I don't think that Flacco can get it done. I'm going for the Raiders. I don't know if they're going to win, but I'm going for them. I want them to win.
I'm going with the Ravens. I think they'll get it done. I think Flacco will appear much more of a better quarterback this week, and hopefully he'll get it done against Oakland. Next game, it's a good one. It's Dallas-Philadelphia. The Cowboys will meet again with DeMarco Murray, but this time he won't be playing with them. He'll be with the Philadelphia Eagles. Eli, who do you like in this situation?
Well, Tony Romo had an amazing game last week, but dang, it's just Philadelphia. Their defense is just, I know the defense is good, and got DeMarco Murray, and I think he's going to show Dallas a lot in what he is. And I think I'm going to have to go with Philadelphia Eagles with their defense, and Sam Bradford, he's going to get it done.
I as well. I'm going to go with Philadelphia this time because I think the Philadelphia defense will be able to shut down Dallas, and that Dallas won't really appear as the potent offense that they are. I think Philadelphia will get it done. Now this game, if you ask me, the game of the week, Sunday Night Football, Seattle, Green Bay. Eli, who do you like? Seahawks, Green Bay. Remember, Seahawks don't have Cam Chancellor, but they're still a great, amazing team with a great, amazing defense, but they lost to the St. Louis Rams. Who do you like in this situation?
I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay Packers in this one because Aaron Rodgers, he really performed that good last week, but he always finds a way to get it done. And the team that we were facing, the Seahawks, not really, because Cam Chancellor was not there, and Russell Wilson had a sad week. He did not do good against the Rams. The running game, Marshawn Lynch struggled a lot, and I'm just gonna have to go with the Green Bay Packers. I think that Eddie Lacy's gonna get it done. I think that their defense is good. Clay Matthews is performing well, and I think I'm gonna have to go with the Green Bay on this one.
Well, that's a good pick, Eli. I'm going to have to go with Green Bay as well, mostly because Cam Chancellor's not there in Seattle. If he was, I would be with Seattle all the way. Their defense is amazing, but without Chancellor, I don't like them. But Green Bay is going to be a little hurt because Nelson's not there. But I think he'll still get it done with Cobb and Jones. I really like James Jones in Week 1. He looked very good. Monday Night Football, New York Jets against Indianapolis Colts. Who do you think is going to get it done, Eli? To wrap up prediction time.
Well, I like the Indianapolis Colts. They really did not perform well last week. And the New York Jets, they look good. I like the New York Jets myself. I mean, Fitzpatrick is going there. He has Eric Decker. He has Brandon Marshall. He has a lot. He has some receivers that he can attack and get the ball to. I'm going to go with the New York Jets. I think that they're going to show the Indianapolis Colts again.
I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts because I think Andrew Luck will be more potent this week and get it done with the running game involved. I think it's going to be a good week for the Colts. I think they'll actually probably beat them pretty bad. That's all the picks that we have today. That's all the games that there is in Week 2. Just want to say to everybody, thank you for listening to NFL Obsession Podcast. Thank you so much, Elisha Porter, for being here as a guest star.
Thank you.
We had a great time today. I'm afraid our time's up, but I would like to ask everybody to like, subscribe, and rate, comment, do everything you can to possibly help out the NFL Obsession Podcast. Look at our website. Look at our fan page on Facebook. Just go ahead and check us out. Okay, you guys have a nice Week 2 of the NFL.